Hey everyone, welcome back. Prime Day is finally here, and if you've been waiting for a great deal on Lipo4 batteries, now's your chance. I've rounded up some really solid options that are on sale right now. Make sure you stay until the end because I'll be sharing the one battery I'd go for if I could afford to buy one this Prime Day, and why. Before we dive in, let's talk a little about Lipo4 batteries. These are lightweight, long-lasting, and super safe compared to traditional lead-acid batteries. They can handle hundreds, even thousands of charge cycles without losing much capacity, and that's why they're so popular for RVs, tiny homes, boats, and off-grid setups. First up, and one of my top picks is the Redodio 12-volt 140 amp hour battery. This is a fantastic option for single battery systems where you need more power. With 140 amp hours of capacity and 140 amp BMS, it's big enough to run a fridge, lights, or an inverter up to 2,000 watts, which can power most high amp appliances like a coffee maker or even an induction cooktop. The battery is still a compact Group 31 size, so it's still manageable if you need to move it around. One thing I love about Redodio is the quality of the Lipo4 cells. They're designed for thousands of cycles, meaning this battery could last a decade or more with regular use. Imagine being able to run your daily essentials for years without worrying about replacing your battery. That's peace of mind. Next is the Golden Mate 12-volt 100 amp hour Group 31 battery. What makes this one really stand out is the tech built in. You get Bluetooth monitoring so you can check your battery state of charge right from your phone, plus a built-in LCD display showing voltage and remaining capacity at a glance. This is perfect if you like having real-time data and want to make sure your system is running efficiently. And at 100 amp hours, it's compact enough for tighter spaces, but still powerful enough to run a fridge or lights for a day or two. Imagine having that peace of mind, knowing exactly what your battery is doing without opening your cabinet or checking wires. This is the perfect battery for camping or boating. And let's face it, it's one of the coolest looking batteries on the market right now. This one is perfect for more techie DIY guys and gals out there who can appreciate both its features and its aesthetics. And then there's the Dr. Prepare 12-volt 100 amp hour battery. This is a no-frills solid option. You're getting reliable 100 amp hours at a very competitive price. It's great if you want to add extra storage without breaking the bank. If you're new to Lipo4 batteries, this is a good way to start building a system without committing to larger and more expensive options. They're a solid option that tested well. If you are not interested in Bluetooth or compact size and just want a basic solid battery for a good price, the Dr. Prepare might be just what you are looking for. Another great option is the WattCycle Mini. This 12-volt 100 amp hour battery is my top pick in the compact mini form factor category. This one is all about portability. It's compact and lightweight, so if you're setting up a small RV or van conversion, it won't weigh you down. But don't underestimate it. 100 amp hours of Lipo4 power is nothing to scoff at. We've tested this battery extensively and used it over many months now, and it performed just as good as or even better than many of the larger size batteries. A tip: when looking at small batteries, always consider how long you'll need them to last in real life scenarios. For example, 100 amp hours might run a small fridge, a few lights, and charge a phone or laptop for a full day or two, depending on your setup. And if you need to run longer, you can always use more than one. They're super easy to connect two or more together to accommodate your power needs. These are designed with this in mind, so your system can accommodate you even as your power needs grow over time. Now here's the part I promised. If I could afford to buy just one battery this Prime Day, the one I'd go for would be the WattCycle 314 amp hour 12 volt. Here's why. Amp hours are king. The more you have, the longer your system can run without recharging. But you also need to look at the BMS. That's the battery management system. A 200 amp BMS is important because it lets you safely pull higher currents. Think about appliances like microwaves, coffee makers, or even an air conditioner. Those drop big bursts of power. A battery with a lower BMS might cut out under that kind of load. But 200 amps gives you the headroom to run these devices safely. Now pair that with 314 amp hours of capacity. That's a huge amount of energy alone. It gives long run times, but if you put two of them together, you're looking at over 600 amp hours, more than 7,500 watt hours of usable energy. That's enough to comfortably power an RV, a tiny home, or even a small off-grid cabin with solar panels feeding the system. You could run your essentials for days without worrying about running out of power. So not only do you get the reliability and long cycle life of Lifepo4, thousands of cycles, but you're also setting yourself up with a system that can handle real world everyday use. It's a middle ground that balances amp hours, BMS safety, and real world practicality. And that's why this is my pick if I could afford one. So those are some of the best Prime Day battery deals happening right now. Remember, all the prices and links are down below in the description so you can check them out while the sales last. And if you want to see my Prime Day power station video, you can click here. Or if you'd like to check out my solar panel Prime Day video, you can click here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.